built this deck a few years ago, and the one thing I don't like about it is all these screw heads. And they're going all the way up, and every time I walk on it, that's what I see. So I'm going to be building another small little staircase on my back steps, and I've done it a little differently. And I will show you what I did. Step, and you'll notice there are no screw holes on top. There are no screw heads showing. I hid them all. And how I did that was I bought a deck jig, and the deck jig goes like that. You put it in like that, you drill your hole through there, then you drive this little screw, a very small head, into the side, and when it's done it's going to look like that, and it's kind of hidden. You really don't see it at all. The only problem with that is the jig doesn't work on the front, because on most steps you have an overhang, quarter inch, half inch, whatever, and the screw won't reach the wood behind it. So what I did was I went to the extreme, and I'll show you what I did, how to make this board nice and secure without putting a screw hole here, which you will see on YouTube, and professional carpenters do it. They'll put one screw here, one screw here to keep it nice and firm against the wood. But I went to all that work, and that's the last thing I want to see is one or two screw holes in this thing. So I'll show you what I did for this front board. It's almost like a Trex Dex, but it's not Trex Dex. You buy it at Lowe's. And this does not have the groove in the side, so you can put the clips in. That's a little more expensive, and I didn't want to go that way. And I thought of a way how to have no screw holes all the way down the sides of the first board. So what I did was I put these clips in on the other side, like so. It's very easy to do. I did a little routing just to get that flat so they would hook up pretty well, and so far it's working out pretty good. I haven't attached it yet, but it's definitely working out well, and it's pretty simple to do. You just put the board in where you want it, and I also built these brackets here, so this is exactly ½ inch overhang. So I put this here, and I put the board right up against it. You can't screw it up after that, and I did it here too. So that way you won't be measuring 50,000 times. You just put that in, measure the depth of the overhang that you want, ½ inch, quarter inch, whatever, and then you put these braces in just for the time being, and it makes the next process very simple. So I bought these little clips, outdoor clips. They don't rust, and all you have to do to install them, it's very simple. You put the clip in like so, just like that, then you draw a line right there, then you flip the board over and you attach it at the line, screw it in, and you can just grab a tape measure and just measure that and just go all the way down. That way this front board will be nice and strong. Then I'll be able to put the deck jig on this side like so and screw in that way and have it just like that. Now, I'm a homeowner. I know your general contractor probably won't be doing this, but the last thing I wanted to see was screw holes, and it's a pretty simple fix. It may take an extra hour or two to do this, but every time you walk up your steps, you won't be seeing screws. I attached all the screws to the front brackets already, and this puppy is strong, and I haven't even attached the screws with the jig yet that goes in here. So this thing is going to last. It's going to be able to be walked on for years and years and years without it ever coming loose. And also, just to let you know, I'm going to be putting a facer board on here which will cover up those screws as well. And I'm going to be putting it up obviously higher, like so. That way you're not going to see the screws at all, and it's going to look great. And when I put this facer board on, I am going to be coming in from this side some screws, so that way there's no screws on the front of this as well. Some people might not have the ability to do that in the deck they're building or steps or whatever, but I'm going to be able to do it. It's a little bit of extra work, but it's definitely worth it.